Alright, we're going to start with this video. It's called Riders on the Storm. And you can see that these clouds look somewhat peculiar, and it's out in front of my house. January or July of 2019, I think it said the video was made. And we'll just watch for a minute, but there's something specific that happens. So you can tell there's like an extra gray spot right in the middle of this one, and that kind of has the shape of an eel or a fish or something. There's going to be a bright white dot that appears like a cube satellite, and I can see it with my bare eye while I'm taking the video, because I say, you see that square, and then I point my finger right on it. So one of them grows teeth here in a minute, and the cube goes right up the teeth like Pac-Man eating one of the cubes on the Pac-Man. You remember Pac-Man? So I think I show you a sundog over here or something. But this is similar to those black dot craft that we have seen now in Pleasant Grove and in Joe Imbriano's video over a military base in California. Sorry about the lines in the screen, but if you want to watch the original video, it's linked in the description. And so we're coming up on the spot here in a minute where one of them grows teeth and swallows the Pac-Man cube. But you notice the empty blue spot and the dark gray spot and how they kind of all have these peculiar shapes? Stay tuned. You'll see a bright white dot show up in the middle of the day. This one's growing teeth right here. It'll show up right here in front of this one. Right here in front of this one. You can see it now. Zoom in past it, come back, it's still right there. You can see it here. As it goes back in there, I'm not sure if it's the clouds moving to the left or the bright part is moving, the bright one moving to the left or the clouds moving to the right. But you can still see it in there. Now it's a bit more difficult because it's in the clouds there, but it's still somewhat visible here. And there on the video I just said, see the square in the middle? Here in a minute I pointed out with my finger, which shows you that I could see it with my bare eye while I was making the video. There you could see it. So here's the first part where it's visible at 2 minutes 29 seconds.
square in the middle?
You hear me say that, ask if you could see the square in the middle? And then I point to it here in a second. Okay, that link's in the description. This one's titled X-ray Images of Airborne Aircraft Carrier. And this is the one that I was saying it seems like they have improved the resolution, because now you can see those triangles with the tail fins. There's 3 of them. There's some in there parked 2x2, so I'm going to pause it here. And grab my pointer. 2 by 2. And then there's one more, and presumably one right next to it, just like this pair, where there's a pair here. There's the point, and there's the point of the other one. There's the point of this one, and there's the point of that one. So there's 3 pairs sitting there, but one of the pair we can only see the one of. Is it going? Go. So this one's kind of grainy, but I think they upgraded most of it, like this. You can see that's intelligently designed craft. With all these equidistant ridges, that's like docking bays with a truck or a ship or a vehicle parked outside each one of them. These elongated pipe with the square or the rectangular shape at each end, that's intelligently designed craft. These are all images that I took zooming into the little Santelli telescope that Casey Kidd 913 made. Oops. I backed it up a frame because here at this frame you can see what appear to be 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly more of the same shape. This triangular shaped craft general shape. You can see another one parked here, but this part definitely screams intelligent design. You can't say that isn't some sort of intelligently designed structure and that's just pixels aligning themselves in geometric repetitive patterns like that. I mean, you can, but it would be a logic. In this scene, you can see what appear to be 2 similar shapes here. Clearly 2 parked there, and a third one parked up here on what is obviously intelligently designed infrastructure. You can see one pointed this direction, one pointed this direction, and this direction, and this direction. And these stairs. It all screams intelligent design. Possibly one parked here. Two repetitive angles here. Docking bays maybe. Links in the description if you want to see the higher quality. They call it a Santilli telescope, the truth teller. Let's rewind that a smidge. So you have one here, and now they start to multiply. You see one at the end of each one of these lines. There's no way that's not intelligent design. And this part that hooks down and around, and all the intricate design, there's 3 of them parked there. 1, 2, 3, and another one here. One at the end of each one of these little runways. And that's all in one image. There's one center screen. There's the 3. There's the ones at the end of the runways. There's a whole bunch in here, as you can see. One here, one here. This matches this, matches this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a straight line. 6, 7, 8. But these are all in a straight line. Can you see how this is paradigm shifting? And this is giving you a lead? Because when everyone else sees the reality above them, here's another one down here. And this is what's below them. This little pod on a rod, it all screams intelligent design. That's definitely another one of them. And by the way, there's a lot more for those people that want to see more of those orbs that were going through the portal. There's a lot more of these that I didn't go over in this video series. Hexagonal Sun Simulator is a plasma portal doorway. Square Sun Simulator with plasma cam contrast. Again, I did not add any contrast. These show other still frames and those orbs from different angles based on the Ken Burns effect and the way that it does it. For those that want, you can go to the very bottom of my page and that's where those are.